Can she produce the fight of her life here? Lauren Williams against Ruth Bagby. Bagby, of course, on paper, the favourite, world champion from the Ivory Coast. But Lauren Williams, well, she's such a one-pace fighter. She just drives forward just like a Lamborghini in the night, fires through the air, and she's got that power. She's got the speed. Can she get the win?
One pace being 100 miles an hour.
Well, not to 100, but will it lead to naught in the end? Bagby trying to get the gold here. And we've seen before, Sarah, just in her approach, she's very calm and very patient. I doubt that she's going to get the chance to now, if she does, that means that she's imposing her style on Williams.
Yeah, as it stands now, I'm trying to figure out how is Bagby going to deal with the ferociousness of Lauren. But she's a world champion for a reason. So when you come up against someone like Lauren, then you're going to have to show how you won that Worlds, because you're going to have to bring it out. But I hope she does, and it'd be good to see how two different styles can compete against each other at this level. Completely different styles.
Yep, the clash of styles and the clash of the top fighters. Williams against Bagby. Relative disappointment for the home nation so far. Muhammad Chope, well, he would have came with eyes for gold. Couldn't quite get it done in the heavyweights. Likewise, Bradley Sinden by a whisker. So a bronze and a silver. Can Lauren Williams make it a gold? But Ruth Bagby, a tough competitor. And both fighters just getting ready in the background. That final on its way in just a few moments. Well, an understandable ovation from the partisan home crowd. Lauren Williams, ranked 13th, first Grand Prix final. Big occasion for her. Looks relaxed though, Sarah.
She does. She's smiling. She's happy. She's got nothing to lose. She'll give it everything.
And she's going to have to give it all she's got. Ruth Bagby, a very calm competitor. That Olympic Games bronze medal, topped off by World Championship gold. And that super slow and steady win against Matea Jelic, so she should be plenty fresh. Bagby now used to the big occasion. A chance for Williams now to stamp her authority on what is a growing career. Plenty of encouragement. Hannah Sadiq, a nice little high five there. Big moments for the volunteers too. Inspiring stuff.
There's one person you can predict when they're going to kick. How many seconds are you going to say Lauren's going to...
She's just out of the traps, isn't she? She's like a sprinter, straight off the blocks, right into the chops, hopefully.
And off the mark in about half a second, but with good technique, good timing, good distance, and she's ready to react. So to everyone, to all the young people out there that think it's okay just to fly in with no reason, then not. Do it how Lauren does it.
Yep, she's got the technique, she's got the timing. What's her game plan going to be against Ruth Bagby? Well, we've seen the patient side of the Ivorian. She's got every technique in the book. As Neidis Tavares from Puerto Rico takes charge of this. The penultimate final here on day number 1 of the Grand Prix. 2 more days of Taekwondo action to come, but it's eyes down, look in. The final awaits. Under 67 kilogram Grand Prix gold awaits. Who's it going to be? Britain or the Ivory Coast? Williams or Bagby? Well, wherever you are, you get to find out. Ringside, show of respect. And time for a fight. Into the open stand straight away. Well, Bagby changing her tactics, doesn't wait, comes straight at Williams. Adaptation already.
Yeah, I like that, great. Giving Lauren something to think about. Good tactics from Bagby.
Yeah, she's turned her strengths against her, but Lauren Williams produces the headshot straight away, climbing up on the inside. I think that 2 point might be invalidated. holding on the inside. Good refereeing from Nedis Tavares. Will she give a Gamjon as well? She most certainly will. So instead of 5-0, it should go to 3-1. Sharp-eyed from the ref. Not as quick on the scoreboard though. They want confirmation. I fully agree. Lauren Williams should be on 3. BAGBI on 1. And the scoreboard operators not matching. The referee's right there.
Yeah, the referees are calling it in. It's difficult, I think, for the centre referee to know exactly what score it should be sometimes. I know that they should know, but I can quite honestly believe that it's not that as easy as we believe it should be.
No, I agree with that one. So obviously it was 5 points to 3 with the headshot from Williams. 2 points were taken off, as they should have been, from Williams. So for me, it should be 3-1. Yeah,
okay.
1 for the Gamjon, 3 for Williams, but it's business as usual. Straight out with the headshot from Williams, not wasting, goes with the punch. Good response from BAGBI. A fight already, and both women just pushing away here. Williams goes with a chop over the shoulder, and she means business.
This is great. I love it. They're both fighting though. BAGBI is not letting Lauren have her own way. Very, very strong competitor.
Yep, and showing that strength and showing that mettle here down the stretch. Headshot over the shoulder from Williams again. Good double from BAGBI. Well, we've seen all the gears from Williams, and we've only had 30 seconds of this first round. Good back leg turning kick there from BAGBI. Batters home against Williams. 7-5 now from the fighter from the Côte d'Ivoire. Goes again with the double. Close with the headshot there.
Certainly making Lauren think. And again, Lauren's cover there was open for BAGBI to take that back leg.
BAGBI battering home that back leg. The timing, textbook, and it's a Gamjon for holding. Williams just getting a little bit caught up in this. Has to calm down. So it's working well for Ruth BAGBI. Back kick round the corner. Williams missing with the headshot, but she'll get the Gamjon.
I think Lauren needs to just have a couple of seconds rest, recompose. I'm not sure if that's in her mindset though to ever do that, but it would be what's needed right now, and she has done. She's taken that little rest there.
Yep, close with the reverse, summoned up the strength. It's not a question of fitness, it's, as you say, Sarah, a question of patience. But the punch straying upstairs. Nedis Tavares, well, she's going to give the Gamjon. Lauren Williams wanted the video replay. Her coach saying no thank you. Rightly so. BAGBI in the ascendancy, 5 point gap, 30 to go. Headshot over the shoulder, and that one, will it score or was it pulling?
That was Lauren's hand, which pulled the head guard off.
Well, it is 12-9. I think we're going to have a little conversation just to make sure that the head guard is in place. So Lauren Williams literally pulling herself back into this one. Good power from the Welsh fighter. Jabs forward. BAGBI falls over in the act of the double. She'll take the 2. She'll give up the 1 for falling. And it's a 4 point game now. Into the last 10 seconds now. Great Britain's Lauren Williams tries a hook kick in the clinch. Manages it this time. Nedis Tavares. And she's not happy with it. She's having the 2 points invalidated, and Williams is going to have to change her tactics here. That's now her 4th Gamjon. Make that 5. So halfway through her allotment as we creep into the end of the first round. The headshot from Williams pulls herself back into a 2 point deficit. Breathless stuff, Sarah.
Yeah, no matter how many, I suppose, errors, if you can call it that, with Lauren's Gamjung, she does get a lot of Gamjungs, and I think that's just because she just wants to fight all the time. So she's obviously getting into a bit of a rut where she can grab or she can fall, and then eventually at the end she'll pull a headshot off like she did at the end. So she's just so exciting to watch. But again, for me, in a few years, maybe those Gamjungs that she's collated there, is it 5 Gamjungs now?
It is, yes.
If she can not get the 5 Gamjungs now,
she's leading.
She would be leading by
Yeah, should be a couple of points up.
A couple of points, and exactly the same in the semi-final as well. So something to work on, and I'm sure they're working on that in the gym already.
Yep, lessons to be learned. But
Bagby, though,
yeah,
she's
top class.
Yeah, top class. That first round there, a completely different player from the semi-final. I think, you know, if you like to fight, then it is difficult to fight someone like she did in the semi-final. You know, Jelic didn't give her a fight, and she wasn't able to pull out her best. Lauren's giving her a fight, and looks like she's enjoying this as well.
Yeah, well, I agree with that assessment. Enjoying the lion's share of the points as well as Ruth Bagby. 15-13, a high-scoring final here. Lauren Williams goes forward, big push kick. Dex Bagby, and she's going to get the Gamjon, pulling it up. And it's getting ever closer here. Williams very much in the ascendancy now. Trying for another Gamjon, jumps with a little flicking Mamhama Cho style jump kick. Gamjon for stepping out.
Yeah, and now it's Lauren in the lead by 2 points. It's a protest here by...
Yep, the Ivory Coast coach. It's not easy to say at this time of night. Looking for the points to be invalidated for pushing and then kicking. But a finely balanced match here. Nedis Tavares will communicate now what they're looking for.
I think for me the referee did well there. You've got to encourage continuous play, and for me they were both kind of in the mix, trying to make something happen. So yeah, I believe that, you know, she did the right thing. But again, when you slow it down a little bit and someone else is going to view that.
Well, we can have a view at it here, Sarah. There's a push and a shove to get Bagby out, then the jump on the way through. Had the referee said stop?
I mean, really, for me, that was...
I thought it was legitimate.
Point. I think that was great. I think that was action. I think they're both trying to make something work.
Yep, and Cheick Salasise, Olympic champion, trying to make his teammate work. Plenty of passion, and it is unsuccessful, as we said. Legitimate use there, and Williams showing that adaptation, doesn't give up the Gamjon, and she is in with a real shout here. 17-15 in favour of Great Britain's Lauren Williams. Good spin from Williams there. Headshot attempted, lands cleanly. Bagby went for the spin, and a big headshot there, Sarah.
Yeah, a great headshot there, but a great attempt from Bagby as well. Trying something new, trying the spin, trying to make anything happen to create options for her to score on Lauren.
Got close with it. 20-15 in favour of Williams. That big headshot there, goes for it again. Well blocked, but it sneaks round the shoulder of Ruth Bagby. Tries with a little jumping scissors on the inside as well. Bagby in trouble here. Williams in the ascendancy.
It's going to be hard now for Bagby to pull this back. There's quite a few points now she's got to go, and she's rushing in. Another point there for Lauren.
Well, Nedis Tavares saying fight. I don't think there's much need for that. 25-15, a high-scoring battle here in the copper box. Change of stance from Bagby. Can she get a change of fortune on the go here? It's been all about the Welsh wonder Williams. Can she score again? Showing patience, but pops in the shot, Sarah.
She's wearing her down now. Another one there. This is where the fitness, this is where you need to be able to deal with Lauren's level of conditioning.
And let's not forget, Ruth Bagby, world champion.
She was world champion in the first round and the first half of this round, but the second half of this round is just been too much for amazing back leg.
Yep, blasts at home there, Lauren Williams.
And
good response from Bagby.
Sorry, someone who couldn't do a back leg a few years ago. She's learning all the time.
She most certainly is. And she's wearing down Ruth Bagby. Well, what a response there as she retreats back to Paul Green. Absolutely perfect from Great Britain's Lauren Williams. And we talked about it before, Sarah. That ability to go from being in and around the medals to claiming the title.
She wants to win this so much, and she will not stop at 31 points. And you don't need me to tell you that. I think anyone watching this has never watched Taekwondo is not going to see Lauren Williams going back or stopping doing what she's been doing to get 31 points.
And 31 very well earned points. Not just that little simple push kick, the big headshot. So Ruth Bagby, we know she's got quality. She's got that comeback ability. She's going to have to draw on it now. third and potentially final round here in the penultimate final of day number 1. The wide-eyed Williams taking in every word from Paul Green, and a smile as well. Well, here we go, eyes down, look in. Check Salah Cisse, as we said, Olympic champion, trying to give some encouragement. Ruth Bagby refusing the high five at the moment, just about there, reluctantly reaches for it, but it's the high-scoring Williams. And of course, Sarah, a point gap possible.
Yeah, just looking here, 4 more points for Lauren would be a 20-point gap, which means it would end. As soon as someone gets 20 points gapped, it's the end of the match.
Well, what a way that would be to finish. Lauren Williams tries to chip and charge forward. She gets the first of those, scores again. Can she find one more to make herself the Grand Prix champion? Lauren Williams on the cusp. Ruth Bagby, world champion, vested and defeated. Wonderful shot there. That's a 20-point gap. They're going to run it through to the end of the third round. Spin from Bagby. 20-point gap. Reverse turning kick, decks it there. Well, Paul Green asking for the same. The Gamjon given. 36-15. 21 to the good. Well, irrespective whether it's a delay, it will not be denied. Williams on the front foot. Good shot from Bagby. She looks shook, but she's trying to fight on here.
She's just too much. She can't deal with Lauren's level of she just does not stop.
A good block there from Bagby. Saves her face, but can she save this championship now? Lauren Williams very much in the ascendancy. Into the last minute here, the Grand Prix final in the Copper Box in London. And it's Lauren Williams with a wonderful punch there. Doesn't score, but gives Bagby plenty to think about.
She is just unstoppable. I'm in like awe of watching the fight now.
Well, into the last 45 seconds, Lauren Williams of Great Britain against Ruth Bagby, world champion. It's the British fighter in blue, 36-19. Trying to close the door on the ambitions of the Ivorian. And she's fought so well. Finishes with a flourish. Big push kick to the body. And Ruth Bagby, well, she's had a real difficult battle. And Williams not giving up. Going right to the end. You mentioned her fitness, Sarah. Testament here with that headshot attempt.
I think Ruth Bagby just might want this to end now, because it's just enough's enough.
Well, we're into the closing stages now. Lauren Williams turning on the style. Steps forward with the back kick. Into the last 10 seconds. Another headshot. Well, don't adjust your screens with a little bit of gymnastic capoeira there from Williams. Tumbles over, but she's taken a tumble to the tactics of Bagby, and she's beaten and battered her around the ring. And it is going to be a fantastic win. Great Britain's Lauren Williams, Grand Prix champion in fine style. Forget the scoreboard. There's your champion. Williams victorious, and the British fans delighted.
Wow, she was just absolutely amazing. I don't think I've ever seen anyone win a match like that on home soil. 20 points against the current world champion.
I'm just glad you're here, Sarah, because my mathematics is rubbish. 43-23. A huge score. It's like a basketball score, but with the slam dunk at the end there was Williams.
She's not even tired,
and she's just walking around.
I don't think she's tired.
Out for a stroll around Stratford Way will be Lauren Williams, and Paul Green delighted. The coach and the fighter combine again, and it is gold for the first time in the Grand Prix for Lauren Williams, and wonderful success to boot. Confirmation there, Bagby a distant second, Williams victorious and more than deserving of that title.
I feel quite gutted for Ruth Bagby though, because that first round was a really, really good round, and I thought, yeah, this is going to be a very, very, high quality match from both players. But in the end, Lauren just wears people down and just does not stop. And I think, how long can you deal with that if you can't compete with it? And so, fair play to Ruth Bagby in the first round. I was very, very impressed.
I think you're right, you called it correctly. You said she came out as the world champion in the first round, and Lauren Williams just beat it out of her.
Yeah, I think you can't you can't necessarily say that Ruth Bagby didn't play as a world champion should, because she probably did, but Lauren was just too good, and she just, like you said, just took it away from her.
She most certainly did, and she takes home the big prize here. And as we see some of the highlights, well, that will live long in the memory for Williams. And as Sarah Stevenson rightly said, top class from Bagby, but Williams is the winner. And as if by magic, it will now be time for the athletes to get their rewards straight off the mat, and they'll be back to the podium. And that's what it's all about. Well, Ivan De Bos from Peru, IOC member, highly experienced Taekwondo representative. And nice moments for the dignitaries, but even better for the fighters. Lauren Williams, the best of them. McPherson and Jelic bringing up the rear. Bagby, a top class finalist. Well, she won't need a flashlight to find her way through the night here. She shines brightest coming out of the shadows. Williams was the winner and did it in fine style.
For me, John, Tokyo 2012 is not who's going to win the Manners 67 gold, it's who's going to stop Lauren Williams from winning the Manners 67 gold.
That's a great shout, because it's in terms of making that under 67 kilograms. A bronze, a silver and a gold for host Great Britain. Happy days for friends and family in the crowd. And happy days for us too, because we have one more heavyweight final to enjoy. It is the men's turn. Can they match what the women have just produced there? The female fighters, the Fab Four, with their rewards. And Lauren Williams taking her moment in front of the world's media.
It's too cool. It's too cool for school, isn't she? She's just so happy and relaxed.
Well, to the winner goes the spoils. A lovely smile there from the champion. And it's a hard-earned way to get to that. A long old day, lots of training, lots of preparation. But the last laugh goes to Lauren.
She's a Grand Prix winner. She's European senior champion, junior world champion. So I'm sure there's much more to come from Lauren.